That's the synagogue of Satan. True. You understand? That's who they are. Come on. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Because with that name comes what we ought to be and what we ought to do. You understand that? With that name comes royalty. You understand? Come, hey, bro, come on, let me chop it up, man. I know you ain't mad no more because you.
Got some money for me?
Huh?
Got some money for me?
It's better than money, bro.
No, that ain't nothing better than money.
Oh.
That what you got can't buy this car.
Oh, yeah, that car ain't nothing, bro. Understand? We all think it's that singularity, and we ain't got no power. Ain't no one of us got enough power to hold all of us up. We all got to come together. That's when things change. Come on, bring it out again. Where you at? Mad about that. Thine enemies make a tumult. God's enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee, and they that hate God, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They proud as hell now. Now they proud because they got our people in chains. They got our people calling each other black. They got our people calling themselves black. They're proud now. They've actually won. That's what's in their mind. They've beat God. They've won. They got his babies. They got God's children, his sons in chains. They got his sons. They got God's sons calling each other black. They got God's sons putting chains on each other, hating each other. They did that to God. So they've lifted up their head. They proud now. Now they're arrogant. You understand? They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They have taken crafty counsel. They go behind with think tanks. They call them think tanks. The governments, the nations, all of them, ain't this one against that one and that one against that one. They all, you know when they agree? Against us. They can hate each other because that one got more bombs than that one again. But what they're all happy about is we in chains. Right. We in slavery. We in captivity. That's what they all mad about. They all agree on that. They all agree on that. And they all come together and take crafty counsel of how to keep us here. Because we just read, when we bethink ourselves, when we remember who we are, when we gather back together under our true nationality, under our true heritage, then God will maintain our cause, right? And our cause meaning, our cause is we are in the top of society.
That's right.
Our cause is we are the royalty on earth. Right. And only us. We ain't sharing it with nobody. We ain't giving it up when we get it.
That's
you understand
right.
that?
That's right.
Come on. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. This is what they all, just like if you go to the, if you examine the League of Nations, right? Every nation, every people has a representative in the EU, right? The United Nations, and when they come together to make decisions on different things, right? The blacks are the only people that have no representative. You know who our representative is? The white man. But that's not our people. You understand that? That's not it. There's no African American nation of, representative in the EU, right? They have taken crafty counsel against our hidden ones, right? Listen carefully. They have said, come and let us cut them They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Because that's what we truly are, a nation. You understand? We're not African American nation. We're the nation of Israel. That's who we are.
That's right.
Not them white people. Not those pale people over in the land of Jerusalem. That's the synagogue of Satan. True. You understand? That's who they are. Come on. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Because with that name comes what we ought to be and what we ought to do. You understand that? With that name comes royalty. You understand? Come, hey, bro, come on, let me chop it up, man. I know you ain't mad no more, cause you. Huh? Oh, it's better than money, bro.
There's nothing better than money.
Oh.
That's what you got. Can't buy this car.
Oh, yeah, that car ain't nothing, bro. Come on, bring it out again. Where you at? Read it again. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Because if my man understood what money really was and what welfare really is, he wouldn't be buying on the Sabbath.
That's right.
He wouldn't be buying on he wouldn't be giving his money to a people that is not his. He wouldn't be doing that because ain't nobody getting rich but them.
Right.
They ain't bringing nothing back to our community but more to sell to us.
That's right.
And all their money go to their people. And all I can be is mad, but I can't blame them. I can't blame because I'm not giving none of my money to them. You understand that? You understand that, brother? I'm not giving my money to them people.
That's right.
I'm not giving. Hey, spend it in your community and do something for your community, bro. Do something for your community. If all my brothers get together and we want to buy that, we'll buy it. That's how we get down. And I'll back my brother if you're in the same line as me. If you keeping these commandments, I'll back you, bro.
That's right.
I'll back you. And my money where my mouth is, bro. Come on, where you at?
Psalms 83.
Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. That's all right. Don't hate the brother. When the Most High put his spirit on the brother to realize what he just said, he will. And Lord willing, that happens. Come on. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Because that's what's happened. So we don't see each other as that's my brother. If I'm nothing, he's nothing. If he's nothing, I'm nothing. We don't see each other like that. You understand? We all think it's that singularity, and we ain't got no power. Ain't no one of us got enough power to hold all of us up. We all got to come together. That's when things change. That's when these people stop shooting us down in the streets. That's when these people start seeing us as more than something that I'm going to shoot them. That's going to happen, and ain't nothing. I just go to court, say I was scared, and go home. They have no fear in putting another man to death in public, broad daylight. They have no fear. That ought to teach us something. That ought to show us something. Come on. We not a nation. And that nigga ain't gonna do nothing about that nigga I just put to death, and that nigga gonna go hold a sign up and walk down the street with them niggas, and they all just scattered. That nigga gonna do that, that nigga gonna do that, that nigga gonna, that's how they see us. That's how we see each other. Come on. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Confederate, that's that one consent. They all together on that. They might hate each other because this one get tea for cheaper. This one got the oil and he won't give it up. He taxing the hell out of this one. They all mad about that. But they love the fact that they got us in chains. They all come together on that, and they all stay together to keep us in chains. They all agree on that. The tabernacles of Edom. Edom is the so-called white man. We ain't gonna get in there. Get who we actually are. Psalms 82, I think. 6. Yeah. This is who we actually are. God himself called us gods. He said that we are gods. Yeah, exactly. He said that we are gods. So how are we to act? How are we to act? How should I act if I see a God standing in the street? Hell, I stop the car down there just so nobody else hit this God. You understand that? I go around with great fear if I'm dealing with another God. Right? Come on. The book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. God is my Father. The creator of heaven and earth is my Father. That's right. That's your Father. How ought I treat you? How should I treat God's little baby boy?
Bring it out.
What if somebody do something to your little baby boy? Somebody do something to mine, they gonna have to answer to me. You understand that? If we saw each other like that, if we dealt with each other like that, things will be different in our communities.
Right.
You understand? Things will be different here. Things will be. This stuff couldn't exist the way it is. You wouldn't see the brother in that condition. You understand? That wouldn't happen. Get Daniel 2:44.
All right. And you know, it's not his fault. You know what I mean? It's not his fault. There's not enough prophets out here to get to everybody. We just a group. We need men. The Most High need men.
Right.
To stand up and teach his people.
Right.
You understand? To take this to take the chains off. All right.
The book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom.
So that just like all these kingdoms are confederate against us, in these days, God is going to set up a kingdom. The God of heaven and earth is going to set up a kingdom. In the midst of these, what do you call it? In these tumults that they make, when they come together and they, how do we keep them in captivity? How do we keep them from waking up to who they are? What movie do we put out now so that they go back to sleep? Like when was it the Birth of a Nation come out, right? All people didn't go support that. They bootlegged it. They bootlegged it. Say it again. But then go see, right? But go sell the hell out of Medea the boot thing. Go buy the hell out of that. Go buy the hell out of that. Take the kids and everybody. That's an event. That's a trip, like a, you know what I mean? Take the whole family to see that. Buy the hell out. That thing sold out in a week, something like that. 77 million in a week. 77 million in a week. About a sissy, a man in a dress. Seriously?
Bring it out.
That's sick. That's sick. But then we smile at that. We smile and that brings us joy. And the other nations, they watch us smile at that. They watch us look at that, making us happy. But nobody we didn't support the brother Nate Parker when he did the Birth of a Nation. Our true heritage. That man about Nat Turner, the brother from Northampton. That actually that's true. That's real. That's real, and that's about a man standing up for his people. Come on. What you got?
And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom.
He's gonna set up a kingdom in the midst of all these nations keeping us coming up with ways to keep us in captivity. He's gonna set up a kingdom right in the midst of them,
which shall never be destroyed.
I ain't going nowhere. When I get the kingdom, if I get the kingdom, Lord's willing, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going up in his store and giving him my money.
Right.
You understand? They gonna have to give me their money.
Right.
They gonna have to give my brother their money.
That's right.
Forever. I'm not giving it up.
Bring it out.
I'm not giving it back. Come on.
And the kingdom shall not be left to the other people.
My kingdom, my stores, my riches, my wealth, my royalty won't be left to nobody else. Nobody else forever. Forever. Come on.
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
When the Most High sends his son back to destroy this place, will rebuild back up on the backs and the sweat of those who put us in chains, will last forever. Never. It will never die. Bring that out. Get that Revelations was 2 and 3 and 9. 3 and 9. No. 2 and 9. He that put it in the captivity. 13 and 10. I'm sorry. And that's righteous. That's not evil. Don't be afraid of that neither, brother. Hey, you hear me? Great hat, San Francisco, you hear me? Don't be afraid of that either. Don't be afraid of that. Ain't nothing they can do about it. They can't move nothing. You understand that?
Right.
They can't move nothing, and don't be afraid of what. I was talking to a brother. He say, are y'all worried about when the white people hear y'all talking like that? Man, somebody put me to death. They doing me a favor.
That's right.
I get rest until I wake up in the kingdom. Come on, man.
Right.
What greater thing can anybody do for me? And on this earth, what the hell I care about that? Come on.
Bring it out.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 2.
Commandments, bro.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Is that not fair? Is that not right?
Right.
That's right. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Must be killed with the sword. That's not an option. Must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. I keep the commandments, and I stand out in the cold, and I endure this anger and this pain because I know that the Father promised me this if I do so. If I keep his commandments, Lord willing, he'll give me that. Lord willing, he'll give me that. He'll give my people that. Lord willing. That's my patience. And that's my faith.
That's right.
That's what I'm believing. That's what I'm enduring for. All right? Come on. What's up, bro? What's up, man? You got questions, bro? I see you looking. Ask questions. You know you my brother, man. What you got? Yeah. The book of Revelations, chapter 2, and verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end. His works are the commandments, the laws, and the statutes, like godliness, he said, right? In 2 Peter 3, right? That's godliness. That's his works, right? He that keepeth his godliness, his works, right? Until the end. To him will I give power over the nations. To him, God will give power over the nations. To him. Why? Because you're worthy of it. You're worthy of it. What would you do with power over the nations today? What would we do? We give it back. We go and give our money, our wealth, our royalty to the other nations. That's what we do if he gave it to us today. We're not worthy today. Once we keep his works, once we endure unto the end, then we're strong enough, we're tempered. Nothing will move us. So when we get the kingdom, we're not only worthy, we're able to keep it.
That's right.
We're able. Understand that? Come on. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. And even as I have received of my Father, meaning the power that God promised. He promised that he's going to give it. And I will give them the morning star. That's it. Meaning Christ. He's going to give us Christ, our leader, so to show us, to keep us in the way, what to do, what not to do. This is how we keep this kingdom forever. This is how we live forever. All right? Come on, go to 5 and 15, Matthew. All right? We got to keep the commandments, and time don't change that. The Most High don't change. He is eternal. Nothing changes with him. All right? So every commandment that he gave, that's what we have to keep. There are commandments that are progressive, meaning when Christ came, some things did change, right? Like now we uncover our head, whereas before the priests could have coverings, right? But and the animal sacrifice, right? Christ was the sacrifice, so we don't have to keep those things no more. He was the ultimate sacrifice, right? Right? So all other commandments we have to keep all of them. We have to do that, and it's easy. It's easy. We follow all these commandments of this place, right? Don't stop. When you see red, that means stop. No matter where you at, red means stop. Don't go. Right? When you see green, no matter where you at, green means go. Right? And it's illegal not to go on green, and it's illegal not to go on red. Right? The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law, all the prophets. So Christ say, don't think that I come to destroy any of the laws or the prophets, meaning the brothers that he had bring forth the laws before he came, right? Before the book of Matthew are all the prophets, right? He ain't come to destroy nothing they said, right? All right. Huh? But to fulfill. What does that mean? That's right. To do it. Just like he said, the prophet said, that's what he come to do. Just what they said. That's what he means by that fulfill. Not now I've done it, so now y'all can be niggas, or now y'all can be, live however, do whatever y'all want. Y'all don't got to be godly no more. That's simple. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Right. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
So he says Christ says from until heaven and earth pass, right? And we see both heaven and earth, right? And he says until both pass, no jot, no tittle shall in any wise pass from the law. All has to be done as far as the law. Christ didn't come and change nothing aside from the sacrifice. That's it. That's it. That's all he came to. You understand? So we have to keep all the laws, and it's easy. The reason I reference the laws of this place, the lights and all of that stuff, is because we keep so many laws, we don't even have to think about it. We have to return to that. We have to bethink ourselves, like we read in 1 Kings, right? Remember who we are. Remember our heritage, right? This is their heritage. This world that they got set up, these holidays that they got going on today, this is their culture. And we've taken on their culture, like we read. We'll leave off from our culture and take on other cultures that our fathers didn't take on. Our fathers didn't deal with. You understand? So we have to bethink ourselves and get back. But you're right, that's what we have to do, all right? So all the laws that we keep, stop at the stoplight, you know, when something is closed, don't pry your way in. You know all these things. It's innate. It's natural. You understand these things naturally, right? It's the same way we got to be with this Bible. It's the same way. We follow everything the heathen say do naturally, like breathing. It's second nature to us. You know what I mean? So we gotta come back to these laws and do them. Make this second nature. Make this like breathing. All right? I understand. Check this out. It was last scripture. We closing out.
The book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 6. Now when Jesus was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much.
So the disciples, a woman came and she poured some very expensive, good ointment on Christ's head, right? And the disciples were upset with them because they did so, saying that we could have used this to sell it and give the money and feed the poor amongst us, right? All right.
For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Jesus understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman?
So Jesus started, he said, damn, okay, well, they got a point, but she did pour the stuff on my head. Why did she do that? Okay, so when he thought about it, he understood it, right?
For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always.
So he said, you always going to have the poor, but I'm about to die for y'all. I'm about to die for y'all. Y'all not going to have me with y'all always. Why not let her anoint me, right? Come on.
For in that she hath poured the ointment on my body, she did for my burial. Verily I...
Because Pontius Pilate, the customs were, you don't necessarily get to take the body of the crucified, right? Right? They just put it in the cave and that's it, right? Or burn it.
Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this, that this woman hath done, be told a memorial of her.
So because the sister, she anointed, she took it upon herself to anoint, to study, to know of the prophecy that Christ would die for us. She knew to anoint him before he was crucified, because she may not get another chance to do so after, right? In our customs to anoint him after he died, right? So she did it then, all right? And because she did so, Christ said, let there be a memorial wherever y'all go and teach, right? Wherever y'all go and bring this gospel I've given you out, also tell about what she did. Also give recognition to the sister for what she did, okay? All right, and with that we say shalom, all right?
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ.
YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.